Hello comrades and welcome to the channel. It's time for year 26 part 2 of our Prague industrialized adventure. Let's see, last time we finally managed to build the road over here, and also we took care of the intersection over here in Badgerville. We only need to start demolishing these two roads, which should be happening anytime soon. Now let's see, this guy, is he going to... Yes, perfect. He's gonna demolish the first one and then the next one will come. Well, let's start off this episode with actually planning over here the food factory, because we did manage to build almost everything that we're gonna need. So let's start things off with a bus station. Now, when it comes to a bus platform, I'm gonna go with a 4x1, and I'm just gonna enable a little bit the terrain height just to place it down properly. There we go. Perfect. Let's play around with mud roads still for now, in order to decide where everything goes, and we can also theoretically upgrade this to asphalt road, and it should be automatically assigned. Okay, it is to road construction. They're gonna start delivering here. Perfect. Also, this guy, I did not want you to auto search anything, because I really want to make sure that you're only being here parked AFK. For now, he should be going back. Yes, he is. Okay, good. Let's see around here how we're gonna plan it out. Theoretically, we are going to need another road on this side, just like this. And I'm gonna try to place it as close as possible to the bus platform to have two clothing factories. Let's see, theoretically we don't have yet access to the modern clothing factory, so we're still going to use the old one, which is kind of perfect because the tonnage of fabric here, it's 5 tons, so we would have been left with only 0.1 tons of fabric remaining, or 0.2, but on this one we're gonna remain with a lot more. So let's plonk it down, first one somewhere around here. Actually, we can even place the roads a little bit closer by flipping it. And let's see, one... no, let's leave it unflipped, because on the opposite sides it's better, so we don't block the road access of our bus station. There we go. And another clothing factory. By the way, I don't want them to build anything on this side, so I'm just gonna cut off the road currently while we are planning. And let's plonk down one on this side too, leaving just a little bit of space between them, or no space at all, it doesn't really matter. There we go. And we're gonna extend this road. Good. Now, with the clothing factories in place, we're gonna need a warehouse. Let's check which one is the biggest one. I think this is the biggest one currently that we have. We're getting interrupted here. Why is that? Train waiting for too long. Yes, of course, because here we have way too much gravel and way too much prefab panels. There we go. Now this should be going much more nicely. Still way too much. There we go. Good. Okay, let's focus on this one, so they can demolish the railroad and then continue on other things. Let's see, bricks again is a bit over the top, but we don't have bricks here, so that's good. Again, prefab panes are a pain. That's the dangers of demolitions, and there we go. Perfect. Good, so now this area should work nicely. Let's plonk down a semaphore on this side too. Good. So this way the bridge can hold multiple trains, and we managed to finally fix that area. Perfect. We're gonna need to also fix that part, so let's go here and tell him to enable auto search, and they can start constructing here, so we can move forwards. Let's see, this one is also medium. No, I want high priority and high priority. Okay, perfect. Afterwards they can go and do these ones with absolutely no problems. Anyway, let's return here. So we do have the clothing factories. We're gonna need now a storage. As I was stating, this is the biggest storage that we have. Let's see how we're gonna plonk it down though, because I do want to make sure that the road connection over there is not being quite blocked. Because if I do it on this side, we're gonna block the road there, but if I do it on this side, actually, yeah, I guess we can have it like this and have a bridge across them. Let's see how much we can go. There we go. And now if I'm gonna construct a bridge, let's see if it's possible. Yes, it is. Okay. And have a road here coming like this with absolutely no problems. We could have had a road going through here actually without a bridge, and I think that would be a smarter thing to do. Let's see if we can't directly connect the road, but if we're gonna connect the road through here, we won't be able to have passengers. So let's demolish this and prepare another clothing factory nearby. Let's actually connect these like this, and then from here basically going like this, and then continuing through here. It seems like it's not allowing me. Let's delete this footpath and retry again soon. Come on. There we go, and this should be possible. Nope, it's not possible. Let's do it a little bit like this. Okay, and now it should be okay. Perfect. Let's connect the road here. Okay, perfect. And now we can actually plonk down the clothing factory. Flip it around so it's like this. And this should be fine. We can also plonk it as nearby as possible, because we won't be using the footpaths from here. Okay, good. On this other side, we are going to need a fabric factory. Let's plonk the road on this other side, and actually we can even connect it to the area here directly. Now the question is, how do I want my rail to look like? Do I want rail to come through here or through here? Theoretically, coming through here would be a little bit bad, because we are going to have coal from this side. On this other side, although, yeah, I think it should be possible. Okay, let's have it come through here, and we can actually abuse... Yeah, let's go with this idea. Okay, let's connect it around here. Should be fine. Like this. Yeah, why not? Let's see how it will look like. Then have a factory connection built here. Okay, so the fabric factory is handled together with the clothing factory. They can pull stuff and push stuff. Now we're gonna need a station. Let's plunk down the station around this area. And I do want one with a minimum of 4. Do I want a small one? That's the question. Or a big one. Now this big one would be good, but it doesn't have a direct connection. And neither this one, if I'm not mistaken, neither that one. Okay, so we are sort of forced to go with this one, and that's quite okay because we're gonna deal with low volumes, basically fabric, food. How much? 91 meters. And this one has 2, but it's a big better, and 180 meters. Yeah, this should cover all of our needs, and we can plunk it down somewhere around here. Okay, let's see how the road looks like. Okay, good. Road connection here. We can connect it down here with absolutely no problems. For now, I'm just gonna leave it tipsy like this. And a factory connections here. Good. Now we're gonna need to handle food and alcohol. So let's get a distillery. We can even plunk it somewhere around here. Nope, not a good idea because we're gonna block this area. Let's see about food. If we're gonna go with food on this side, theoretically we won't be blocking the factory connection. Tricky. Yeah, let's plunk food here and see how the distillery will look like afterwards. This one needs the one pointing around there and one managing to connect here. Let's see, can we make it on this other side then? Is it better like this or like this? I think like this should be fine. And let's plunk it somewhere around here. Good. Let's grab a factory connection and see if it's connectable. Nope, because of the food factory. Let's temporarily remove the food factory so we can connect it here. And now grab again the food factory and plunk it over here. There we go. Let's make sure it's also connecting on this side. Weirdly enough, it should be connectable. Let's check. Too sharp of a turn, that's why. Okay. Let's retry it yet again. Okay, this time it's super straight, so it shouldn't have any problems. And as for the grain storage, let's go back to general cargo, grab the hugest grain storage that we have access to, this one. And it seems like we're not going to be able to connect it to all of them. Unless we do some tricky shenanigans. Let's see. If we're gonna place it like this and then build it through here. Yeah, it is possible. Good. But now the problem is the road system. We're gonna need to somehow connect it here, and we're gonna need a bridge. And the bridge will not quite work as nice and tidy as possible. Let's redo this a little bit. Maybe it's not a great idea to have the fabric factory over there. Let's have them all in line. Maybe this will help a little bit better. Let's see, where's the fabric factory? There we go. So let's plonk it somewhere around here. Then the food. Okay, let's plonk it somewhere around here. And we're gonna need the distillery too, which will come off something like this. I did see it being able to connect. Maybe it will be able to connect like this too. Let's check it out. Yep, it's connectable. Okay, this should help a lot better. And let's grab again the grain storage and plonk it down somewhere around here. Oh, we're gonna need to modify how the fabric factory is looking like, which is okay, I guess. And I guess we could also no, it doesn't matter how we're gonna connect it on this side, as long as it is connectable. Come on, I do see it want to connect there. Let's just plonk it down for now and see, does it really doesn't? No, it does accept. Perfect. Okay, good. And on this side, let's get rid again of the fabric factory and re-plonk it down. Whoops, fabric here. Good. Yeah, I'm happy with this. Theoretically, practically, yeah, no, still both practically and theoretically should be fine. Okay, good. It's looking much better than I expected. And I guess that's that for the connections here, right? Yes-ish. We're gonna have connections here. Okay, and on this side, we're also gonna have yet another rail connection, which will handle the grain. And this time I'm gonna go with one that is like this, and leave some space for the road to go over there. And basically this is where our grain trains will pause. There we go. And let's see mud roads, how they are gonna look like. One here, one here. This guy will definitely need a bridge. Question is which side. Theoretically only on this side will work. So let's remove it a bit and have a bridge built. God damn it. Let's see, not even 6 it's working. Nope. Then let's do a trick over here. Let's start the bridge off from here. Okay, infrastructure in the way. 7, 8, it won't like it. Come on, there should be a place where it will work. At least 6. There we go, 6. Come on. Okay, and can we pass it through? Yes, we can. There we go. 9. Yep. Perfect. And then we can come down like this and connect it here. Okay, good. And on this side we can do something like this and have it connected like this. Okay, good. And why not? We can actually have the garbage disposal around here, but there is a problem. We won't be able to have enough room to fit everything, because we're gonna also need to include a footpath to access the factory. Let's see if we're gonna do it like this. Can we create a temporary footpath around here? Nope, it doesn't seem like it wants. Let's see, how can we handle this? If then we're gonna go something like this. There we go. And then have a footpath connected here. Theoretically, we could have an underground tunnel. Yep, going from here, which should be fine. There we go. And now let's see, can we fit in a garbage? Where is it? There we go. Something like this. Yes, but perfect. And it's also fitting the food factory too. Good, good, good. So we did manage to have this area covered. Now let's see about that train station. I guess we could now theoretically have it. Let's go with a long one because we're gonna need to deliver everything. And we can have it somewhere around here in case fires break out. Or in case we're gonna need to shortcut roads around. It should be quite okay. I guess we can do something like this. And later down the line, if needed, we can build also a bridge above it. Okay, good. So food, fabric, clothing, we do have them. Everything is set on this side. The distances, how are they looking like? Close to the limits. I would still plonk down somewhere around here a cattle farm, so we can cover the slaughterhouse too. So let's see, livestock farm. Something like this should be fine. Oh, and we're gonna need the road here to be built, just so we don't forget about it. There we go. And where's the cattle farm? And if we place it around here, we're gonna need to connect it to a single storage. How much cattle do we produce per day? 7 tons. It's not that much, so I won't mind. Yeah, I won't mind it being here. Something like this should be fine. And one on this side too. Basically mirrored. And we can have the roads like this. And over here, somewhere around here, we're gonna need to plan the meat industry. And I guess I'll do it on this side. Let's see, for meat, we're gonna need a livestock haul range to keep all the animals in check. We should be able to plonk it somewhere around here. There we go, and then connect it to a slaughterhouse. Something like this should be fine, and the we're gonna need to also connect the meat afterwards. So I think it will be much better if it's like this. Yes, definitely. And let's leave a little bit of space. Like this should be fine, just so our citizens can get over here. Okay, so cattle will come here. They're gonna come through this road, theoretically, via distribution office. This slaughterhouse will create meat, and then we're gonna need a meat storage. There we go, something like this, and it will be connected to both areas. Perfect. So basically from here we're gonna both get grain and also get meat outside of it. Good, let's see how the road system will look like. Let's delete this road for now and plonk it from here a little bit ways off like this. Okay, good. We're gonna need one like this that will connect these two up, and then we can connect it over here like this. Okay. And this one here, we're gonna come with it like this. Perfect. And also connect it on this side. There we go. This should be good theoretically. This one is not yet connected, and I do fear that... No, it's 180 meters. We should be fine passing it directly in front, but I do want to build the rail system firstly. Let's build it like this. F4. There we go. And then have the mud road coming like this, so they won't complain about intersection problems. Okay, good. Now we're gonna need to handle garbage. So let's go for one of these. I think though it should, yes, it will, not only should, be able to handle both of places at once. Then over here we're gonna need a garbage stand. There we go, here too. And it can handle both of the areas. And let's see where we're gonna need more. So those are covered, these ones are not covered. And I guess we can place it around here, yeah. Yes, perfect. the food factory is covered. The distillery, although I don't think it's covered. So we are going to need to figure out a way. Let's see, from here I can go like this, make this road a little bit shorter and have a garbage stand placed firstly. If needed, we can most definitely go with a smaller one. Yeah, let's plonk down a small one here so we won't have issues. And then a gravel path from here to here. Okay, good. So this should handle it. Let's see, from here, what can we reach currently? We aren't reaching anything related to here, so we're gonna need to plonk down some footpaths. And let's go with them like this. Directly over here, and we can connect them here. This means that the fabric factory is being accessible. Clothing factories are being accessible. We're gonna need the food factory and the distillery. Now we did place over here a pedestrian underpass, which we can then place on this one, another one. Something like this should be fine. Let's build the tunnel. Good. And now this one connected like this. And from here to here. Let's see, where do we still need to connect people? They are connected there. They need to go to this area here. We could theoretically have it placed here and here. Yeah, that's a good thing. Let's have one on this side. Hopefully it will work. And one on this side. Wrong way around. Whoops. Let's delete them really fast and reconnect them the right way around. There we go. Like this one here and one over here, going like this should be fine, and going underground. Let's see, can we connect it from here to here and from here to here? Okay, and have them then built like this. And have a dirt road coming like this just for maintenance purposes on this side and one on this side. Perfect. Let's see now, are they able to go up until there? Yes-ish, almost. We're gonna need to handle this area. What if we do something like this? Will it work? Too large. Let's plonk it down like this and then upgrade this to the two bricks with lamps too. Will it work now? Nope, 311 meters, so it seems like it's not yet plausible, but we could theoretically delete this and then delete the garbage here and leave this one continuing forwards. But we can't continue forwards because of the road. Can we fix the road? That's the question. Theoretically, yes, we can. Let's delete the fabric factory and place it a little bit more closer to here. Let's see, pixel perfect. There we go, and we're gonna have a lot longer road to go like this. Good. What about now? Can it reach it? Nope. What if that's why it can't reach it yet. Let's also make it here possible like this, together with a footpath like this. And is it reachable now? Yes, it is. To the limits, but it is. Okay, good. We're gonna also need to kill some of these so we can connect the road back. There we go. And now we can place the footpaths back like this. Good. Still reachable. Yes, it is. We're gonna need to also handle this area here. Let's see which ones need workers. Livestock haul range, I don't think it needed workers, right? Just confirming really fast. Only the slaughterhouse, right? Yes, only the slaughterhouse will need connection point. So let's see how we're gonna handle this one here. Theoretically, the only entry point will be on this side, like this. Let's have it plonked here. And let's see, where was the... here. Okay. Oh, but we won't have a pedestrian tunnel going there. Actually, we could theoretically remove all three of them like this and have them reconnected in another way. One to here, one to here, and this one to here. Perfect. Is it everything reachable? Yes, it is. Okay, good. So we're gonna have this one also reachable. I guess that's that for it. Yep. The only worry that I'm gonna have is about rails on this side, although not that many worries though. If I'm gonna come like this. Oh, by the way, let's put the garbage container over here back. Okay, perfect. So everyone should have garbage with absolutely no problems. The path there is done. We're just gonna need the rail connections. Now, what I want to do is to make sure that the rail connections go on this side, because I want lengthier rails. If we're gonna wrap it and come here, that would be slightly problematic, since we don't have enough space to store the trains that are coming. Especially over here it will be true, because we're gonna need to deliver the grain, and for the grain we're gonna have quite lengthy trains. We're looking at around 400-ish meters trains, so we're gonna need to go a bit higher. Let's see, something like this should be fine. And let's go back to our measuring. Ground distance almost 450 meters. So a little bit more. this should be fine. And have around here a turnaround point. Good. And then we're gonna need to come with this one a little bit. Let's delete some of the tracks and also this road because it's no longer needed. And go like this over here. Perfect. And we can come up with the rail until here. And we're gonna clearly have more than 400-ish meters. There we go, good. Now let's see how we are going to handle it here. Do I really want a waiting area? I think so, yes. So let's have them like this, or actually, no? Do I need a waiting area? Depends on how we're gonna structure the grain storage over here. No, I don't think we're gonna need a waiting area because we're gonna use distribution offices and maybe a single train from the border, and that train will have 450 meters. The rest can be from the distribution offices. Yeah, okay. And let's have the rail still follow through here. And over here basically connect it, or we can even connect it a bit earlier. If we're gonna connect it like this, it will block each other, especially if we're gonna have large amounts of trains. Let's delete a little bit of tracks and see if we cannot start a bridge from here. Go to 9 meters and then go on this side 9 meters and then come down with it. It's directly above it. Okay, so we did a dookie there. Let's do like this and then up until here and then come down and connect it to the main tracks. This one can go directly through here and connect directly here. Okay, good. And have them connected here too. Perfect. So this should allow us to do quite a lot of shenanigans around here. We're gonna need a train distribution office to handle all of the distribution from here and deliver it to the places we're gonna need to. So let's go into here, grab a distribution office, and let's see how we're gonna plonk it down. This will be a tricky situation because I don't want them to block themselves. And I guess I can place it around here with absolutely no problems nearby. There we go. And have the rail connected around here. Just coming off like this and then going into the main rail line, which we're gonna take and do it like this. Okay, the same old shenanigan. F4 disabled. Then have a 9-meter bridge coming like this. But firstly, let's plonk down the 2 lines which we're gonna need around here. There we go. And now this one will come through this side. I do think though it's a bit too close. Let's actually do this. Delete everything. And firstly confirm the track that we already got. And now from here we can start building a little more. There we go. Have this one come like this, and this one like this. Now the big problem is that we are gonna need to have both of these rail lines connected here, so we can start the build barely from here-ish. There we go. And let's see, 9 meters, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Oh, great. The game decided to crash. Well, welcome back. Okay, let's see where we left off. The bridge here, we're gonna need to connect it over here. And also we're gonna need a crossover. Let's remake it back. And let's have one starting from here. And one starting from around here. Good. Let's see how we're gonna be able to do this. There we go, one is done. And the other one will be slightly trickier. Let's go like this. And maybe we are gonna be allowed to work. Yes-ish, 14 meters should be fine. Okay, and let's place the ending somewhere around here maybe. Okay, perfect. Good, so this will be our intersection over here. I do have some feelings that we won't be able to plonk down. Oh, but it works. Let's remove it again and let's try with the 2 ones. There we go. Perfect. And now let's modify them into mixed signals. Good. And we're gonna need here too. But sadly it doesn't quite work. Let's see if we're gonna delete this road here. Let's plonk down firstly the semaphore and then plonk down the road. Okay, it's a bit clunky. Let's try it out now. Seems like it doesn't want to go. Let's see if I curve it something like this. Will it work? It will sort of work, but sadly we're gonna need to delete that part. Let's lower it down as much as possible. There we go, and hopefully we can connect it. Okay, good. So we're gonna also have semaphores here with no problems. That's perfect. Now we're gonna need to connect to the main line. Did I just build wood? Yep. Let's upgrade everything to concrete. There we go. Good. And let's see, over here, these concretes will still continue going upwards, because we're also going to need to cover the coal factory. So something like this should be fine. And we're gonna need to connect them through here to here. Let's make it round. And from here to this side. There we go, perfect. And let's confirm it. And now let's build the bridges. Let's start from around here. There we go. Then have one of these. 12 meters too much. 10, 9, there we go. Up until here, and then we should be able to connect somewhere around here maybe. Let's see. Nope, not quite. Okay, perfect. And on this side we're gonna need to do the same. But this time a little bit higher. So let's see how higher. Too much. I do feel like 21 is a bit too high. Let's go to, yeah, 17 should be fine. We did overpass it. And on this side, somewhere around here theoretically should be good. Let's bring it down firstly. And then connect it here. Seems like it's too high at the moment. Let's make it just a jiffy more down, and now it should work. Surprisingly not. Come on. There we go. Delete this, and now we should be able to connect it. Why doesn't it want to connect? What the hell? Okay, maybe it's because of this one over here. Whoops. Okay, let's go to 14. And now it should be fine. Okay, perfect. Good, so we got the T intersection over here too. Let's see, what else are we gonna need to do around here? The next things would be in regards to garbage. So there will be a lot of waste. Let's go with an incinerator. And for that I'm gonna start with a transfer for big garbage. Somewhere around here should be fine. Then gonna move it to an incinerator small. Around here, let's make it as huggable as possible. And then we're gonna need to have a dump claw machine on this side ready to pick up the cargo, together with a road connecting it over here. Oh, and we're gonna also need a connection here. And I guess that's that for the food industry. We're just gonna need to build it now. So let's have the road connected here. We can actually remove this small road here and upgrade everything to asphalt with lamps up until the bus station because it's important, and then the rest of it can be gravel with absolutely no problems. There we go. Perfect. And now we're gonna need to unpause the game and wait for the construction to finish. Good. Let's see about this area here, how we're gonna manage it. How's these guys looking like? Only 3 workers are going. And we don't quite have any line length around here. Let's rename it. There we go. Weirdly enough, why did it not calculate the line length? I'm amazed about it. Oh, and the research program finished. Let's see which one. There we go. Let's go for the next one. And actually, I'm gonna set it to 0. This is because currently over here we don't have enough workers, and these guys will require workers to, well, continue working. Why is sewage tank overflowed? I mean, I know we don't have it connected here, but okay. Let's see. Wait a moment. This one is already filled again. Oh boy. Let's have this one started here. Didn't we in year 26 part 1 actually set a road here? I thought I set a custom road. Okay, let's reset it then, and we're gonna need more vehicles on this road, and let's rename this to okay. Good, that took more time than I expected to rename one. And let's buy 2 more waste trucks in here, or actually 4 more, because this one being overfilled, it means that our citizens are quite pissed in terms of garbage. And about that sewage, here's the problem. We had it set to 1000 meters. Now it should cover it, and the water treatment is taking it from there, and the sewage location sadly... Oh, nice! This is another way to check around to see which buildings are needing water and stuff. Okay, cool. So this guy doesn't have garbage, that's why it was green. Yep, and he is full. Well, it's quite expected for him to be full. Let's wait for those waste trucks to come over here. And let's actually buy another snowplow. There we go. And speed up the game. Let's see, where are the waste trucks? There we go. These are the guys, so let's actually set them on the line. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And of course, we're gonna need to cancel them from going to the depot. Okay, good. They're gonna refuel and then go get rid of the trash. Good. With the trash set, next thing I want to cover is over here. Currently, Is 6 vehicles though enough? I do see 2 people going. I'm pretty pissed about... there we go. Okay, so it's... let me open a calculator really fast. 300 slash 50. 6, yeah, so this one has 6 vehicles on it. Let's as a backup buy 2 more. And then we should be covered. Let's see, do we have vehicles that are that have little passengers? Basically this gas one has, but I'm still gonna go for these types of vehicles, personal cars. Okay, good. And what about the rest of the guys? Did they start? There we go. Now they can actually remove the trash. Okay, good. And the rest of the things. How are they doing here? Perfect, they already started doing... what the hell happened? Why is everyone stopped production? It's at the temperature, that's why. Okay, and since we did get that pollution warning, it would be a good idea to set up a pollution monitoring station. Somewhere around here won't hurt. Or actually over here. And this one I'm gonna make it with high priority. Let's see, where can I connect it? There we go, perfect. And high priority, and allow them to build it. That way I know if the garbage is overflown or not. Now, I really don't like the amount of workers we got over there, and we kind of can fix it a bit. Let's delete a little bit this road and finish this road up until the end. Sort of cutting this one in half. And then afterwards we can, we can connect it something like this. Good, let's go with high priority on these two since I want them built ASAP. And I guess we can reconnect for now the other road back. Good, and let's wait now for stuff to be built. There we go. Here it seems like they started laying the gravel and the pollution station is done. So max will be 100 and here I want 16. And if it's above 16, I know there will be a problem. 16 was it or 15? I can't remember. Let me see how much we've placed it. 15. Okay, never mind. Let's go to 15 to here. Perfect. Okay, good. They did manage to do it here. They're just gonna need to deliver the bricks and stuff, and then they're gonna be golden. Hopefully this will trigger... Oh, by the way, did we finish the high-rise? Yes, we did. And I think I'm gonna go with flats prefab 94. The reasoning why I'm going for this one is that it has quality of flats 94, and I think this one was the highest one we were having. Let's just check the quality of flats a little bit. 85, yep, and in here there is 196, but it's triple the size, so just placing it as a comparison. Here we go. So basically for this one, has a total of 145 workers. But if you're gonna place this one, you got 87 times free, which is 261 workers. So it's much better to have smaller buildings than have bigger ones. Of course, this does mean that you're gonna need to service them a bit more often, but that's fine from my point of view. So let's see, one. Where would be the next one? Around here. And around here, the next one. There we go. And let's make sure that we're creating a footpath over here too. Good. The reasoning I did place them here is because I want them closer to the bus platform, because I really see that we're having quite a lot of problems around here. And I guess let's speed up time and see how it's gonna play out. By the way, we should have upgraded this to gravel with lamps too. Let's do that. Well, brick with lamps. There we go. And allow them to construct it. And this should force them to have a better thing. Again, this one out of workers. Yes, I got it. Let's give Badgerville a small upgrade actually. So basically one of the nasty things around here is that we don't have asphalt road with lamps around here, and we can actually do it from here with absolutely no problems. There we go. And we can even it seems like it doesn't allow me. Nope, because there is a vehicle inside, right? Yep, that's why. Okay, it will be free, no worries. But the only beef that I'm having is that we are going to need to have our road. Let's see, where is it? I always forget where I put it. Tower, crane, rail. Come on, where are you? Bus, road construction. There we go. This one. Okay. So basically this one needs to be also delivered. Do we have... yeah, seems like the two flatbeds are busy. And let's tell them... to also handle these three roads in here. And allow them to construct it. Good. Okay, perfect. We're gonna also need the rail construction office to start delivering shenanigans around here. So let's actually build a medium construction office somewhere. This one should be fine, although we could do a bigger one so we can actually deliver vehicle parts too, because we don't have any vehicle repair station around here. There we go. And we're gonna need to start building rail around here. It looks like it's selected to the wrong place. But still, we could theoretically have workers go there. Let's see, these tracks, are they assigned? Yes, it does seem like it. No, only one is assigned. Let's assign the second one too. Good, and they're gonna continue going and delivering stuff. Good. How are we looking on the upgrade around here? Oh, perfect. They're already pouring asphalt. Good. And both with workers and without workers. Okay. Nice. That is quite fast. So next time we're gonna have a better time. Let's see, around here, how are we looking at temperature? Okay, quite good at the moment. What about the vehicles that need to go to the bus station? Do they have 4 out of 4 workers? Yes, it seems like it is. And I do see 20 workers here, so it should be fine theoretically. But for safety reasons, I'm actually gonna add these 2 vehicles to the line, so we won't have hiccups in the heating plant, because we are building more residential buildings, so we won't have the same temperature. Let's check this one. How is it looking? 65% connected. Yeah, it's fine. Alrighty, cool. This guy, can he reach the hospital now? Nope, not quite. What about these guys? No, didn't they finish? They did. What's up with that? Are we missing something around here? Yep, that connection over here. There we go. And apart from this, I guess it's just too far away at the moment for the hospital itself. Yeah, because the rest is asphalt with foot lamps, so we might be needing a clinic nearby around here just to be safe. Yeah, let's plunk down one clinic. Something like this, and we can even put it behind the fire station, just like this. Remove the road here and have a gravel road going directly to here. Oh, it really doesn't BS, but it will work. We're gonna need to move it a little bit sideways, and now it should work. Yep, perfect. And then have an asphalt with lamps. Come on, it also works from the middle. There we go. Have it connected here and then going around here. Does it allow me? Nope. Let's reconsider then the road here. Let's firstly put the road. There we go. So I want something like this, and now from here to be connected right in the middle. Here we go, and delete this part without deleting the others. Oh, it works directly. Okay, perfect. Something like this, and let's see the road. It won't want to connect because no, you don't get cancelled. There we go, and let's see now. Good, it's working as expected now. So I guess now we're gonna need to wait for stuff to be built. What's up with you guys here? Oh, this is what's up. You see, this is why I don't like blocking intersections at all. There was absolutely no reason for this train to not go through over here and allow the next train to move onwards. But it went to shit at the moment. And by the way, since this one is done over here, we can actually properly signal it. So let's do just that right now. So chain at the entry and always stop at the end. Now, because this is a non-blocking intersection, it's perfectly fine to put signals incredibly close to one another. There won't be any hiccups or problems. That's why I'm ignoring completely the maximum train length should be the distance between your tracks rule. There we go. Let's see if we're gonna finish it. Come on, save already. Okay, and a chain out. Good, I still see different colors than blue and orange, and it's because we have here another one. Let's see, on this side it's coming like this. Whoops. There we go, and they stop here, stop here. Good, and we're gonna have this one too. Chain, chain, and stop. Good, and we managed to signal this entire area without any problems. And we should not have any more hiccups that bad. Profits seem to be coming quite well over here. And seems like they are progressing quite well there too. Alrighty, guess we're gonna just need to speed up the game and wait for everything to be constructed. I guess year 27, part 1 will be quite a fast episode. And maybe part 2 too, who knows. We did spend more than 1 hour on this one though. Or almost 1 hour. I'm gonna see when I'm editing it. But yeah, at least now we don't have problems with heating here. And how many do we have waiting at the bus platform? Quite okay. Good, just a little bit more, and we're gonna build the next one too. There we go. Perfect. Now, one of the next things I want to do is to make sure that they have a water connection. Or no, we're gonna handle it in the next year. Just leave some things for the next year. Let's see what's up with you guys. Why are you waiting here? Excuse me. Let's ignore red signal since people here are waiting, and it's the there we go. It's the heating plant, and I cannot afford to. God damn it! Ugh. Why did you have to stop? Ah, because it's not signaled. Of course. Chain. Normal stop. There we go. Chain. And a normal stop. Good, so now they should not have problems over there. Hopefully. How's the temperature looking like? Good, it went up again. And these guys are connected to water, right? I did not check them. Heating 2, sewage 2, and electricity 2. Okay, good. Now we're gonna need to handle the waste. No, I need to stop trying to construct. Leave it a little bit to run, so we can forcefully end the episode over here, because you guys are watching for more than 1 hour, and I thank you guys for that. And I guess I'm gonna save you some time and basically stating that thank you for watching. Thanks for these channel supporters over here for well, buying my coffee each and every single night to be able to make these types of episodes. And oh, it seems like the small clinic is done here, so let's actually buy some vehicles. And yeah, thanks for watching. If you love binging these series, you can always check out the channel memberships. And 3 more days. Come on, 4 actually. 2. Oh no, 3. Now it's 2. 1 more day. And Happy New Year. Well, see you guys in year 27.